Hey, this is video number 3, so hopefully you've watched the other 2. I wanted to explain to you what the poster board was that almost all of you have received by now. So we're going to be doing a unit on tessellations. So after you get off this video, I want you to Google tessellations in math, in nature, in the world, okay? So I want to give you an example of what a tessellation is. Do you recognize it? It was on our window. So this person chose to do a tessellation that involves either rotation, translation, reflection. And we'll talk about those words as the time goes on too. So they have a whale, and then the whale's upside down, and see how they go all the way across without negative space. I'm going to show you another example. Is this star. The star has what we call negative space. So there's little gaps in the translation. So this translation doesn't just move side to side, otherwise it'd be straight. It goes kind of diagonal. So that's a different kind of translation with a tessellation. Show you another one. This one. This one moves exactly side to side. So is that a rotation? Is that a reflection? Is it a dilation? All these words are going to be talking about. Next one. So unique, and it does go side to side. Probably recognize this one from the door. This one has a unique way of taking the baseball and going sideways, but then when you translate it up, it has this negative space right there. Very unique one. So that one has a sideways. So there's the duck or bird's eye, and then there's the backward version of it. So it's kind of is it a reflection, rotation, translation, puzzle piece. And then the A. So again, we're talking about a negative space. So think about all the ones that we've talked about, and you're going to do your research. So you have your giant poster board, and you also have a little square. The square is about a 3 by 3. So when you're talking about a simple rotation, reflection, dilation, it's not going to change. So this little square, the 3 by 3 square that you have, that's what you're using as your prototype. You're sliding that and tracing it the entire way. Well, I can see your hand. How do I get that? You're going to Google translations, and you're going to find a unique one. If you're finding a simple triangle and you're going to copy that over and over again, no, not creative. I just showed you a bunch of creative ones. I want you to be creative. Find something that means something to you. Find something that looks unique, different, not boring. Don't give me a square and translate a square all across your paper. This should take you probably a week. I don't want you to do it all in one night. It's going to look ridiculous, and you're going to have gaps. You can tell whether or not you've taken your time on it, and you've traced the figure, and then you've translated it, and you traced the figure. Don't worry about cutting it right now, or coloring it right now. What I want you to do right now, and I'll put this in an email, is Google translations, and I personally want you to send me a picture of the translation you're going to attempt to do. So then there's no question about whether or not you did a triangle and a square and you thought it was okay. I will give you each the individual approval thumbs up if I agree with the tessellation that you're choosing to do. Let me know if you have questions.